Welcome to Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts. Happy holidays from all of us here at Suncoast View to you.
And I'm senior producer Joey Panic. We want you to sit back and relax as we share some of our favorite segments and activities with you. All that and more right now on Suncoast View.
Welcome to the show. And Joey, it is great to share another holiday with you.
Yes,
You're like my holiday husband.
Yes, our table of two.
That's a good thing.
Yes, and it is really great, especially on a holiday, to share so many laughs and activities. I love spending time with the ladies, and we get to spend so many times with great restaurants and arts organizations and some of the great attractions and recreational activities right here on the Suncoast.
Yeah, it is amazing how we are never at a lack of something to do here on the show, and you never hesitate to find a way to make us do something fairly ridiculous.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's my gift.
I think that could be it. Well, something that is very close to home for us here at ABC7 is the Sarasota Military Academy. I mean, literally close to home. The school is across the street from us, and they are so close that we actually hear their drumline practicing every day.
Yeah, so recently we showed you the drumline's amazing rhythm, and we also had a chance to talk to their instructor, Michael Finley. Let's take a listen.
Every day here at ABC7, we are treated to the rhythm and the beat of the Sarasota Military Academy. That's because they're our neighbor right down the street, and today our neighbors have come to call. This is the drumline instructor, Michael Finley. Michael, show us what you got. Take it away, guys. These guys. Michael, we see you people all over town. Tell me about some of the events you do.
Well, we have the privilege, Linda, to do a lot of events that are related to the military. So whenever there's a military event, we're privileged to be asked to perform. We also do a number of events like at this Sarasota Yacht Club, these kind of events. So it's a very busy group. Yeah, we do about 20 to 25 performances a year.
These guys are awesome. Tell me about this drum corps you've got here.
Well, the drum corps is made up of 4 sections. We have a snare section, cymbal section, a quint section, and a bass drum section. And each section has a coordinator, and then we have a captain of the whole drum line.
Wow, well, they are so good. You have got to work really hard on this. And I just want to tell you that I played the cymbals in high school. If you ever
want to join him? You want to join him in there?
I'll practice a little bit in private.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much.
That's hysterical. Who knew Linda played the cymbals?
Exactly. She never ceases to amaze us. What amazing concentration from all those students. And the Military Academy actually continues to grow, and they've started to even train their drum line a little bit earlier in some of the younger schools.
Oh, right. Yes. So that they have the talent already there. Well, and they're always looking for a helping hand, especially this time of year. They have a great way to get involved with the holiday spirit with Wreaths Across America. That is actually a national campaign. So to see how you can help commemorate and honor our veterans, you can go to WAAC sarasota.com, and that keeps it all right here in our area. Well, not only is the Sarasota Military Academy nearby, but West Coast Black Theater Troupe is also right down the street for us. And this year, they are bringing the return of their acclaimed Black Nativity.
This is a rousing gospel version of the traditional Christmas story that you know. It is also one of the hottest tickets in town. Very difficult to get tickets, but we actually had a chance to hear them. Take a listen.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, to show my love. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, yeah. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, to show my love. Let it shine, let it shine, to show my love. Show my
Oh, so many great musical moments from West Coast Black Theater Troupe.
Absolutely. I have to tell you, of all the shows that I have seen through them, though, this one is my favorite. I saw it 2 years ago. I've got my mom going this year. My teens are going this year. It is just a really great way to get in that holiday spirit.
Yes, and we were lucky to have them early enough that people could get tickets in advance, but luckily that performance of Black Nativity does run through December 23rd.
Yep, but if you want to go, get on it, because those tickets do go fast.
Yes. Now, another show that got to run for a long time, and we were lucky enough to get them early on the run, was at Florida Studio Theater.
That's right. They are celebrating the women of pop in their latest show, and it's called Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. I do love the name.
Yes, and you ladies did say, was this named after us? That was their quote, by the way.
Yes, it was,
But
or I'd punch you.
The musical portrays female singers of different decades who have really influenced music over the years, and we got a nice little preview. Take a listen.
so hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. She works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. Oh, let her there on the corner stands, and she wonders where she is. And it's strange to her, some people seem to have everything. Well, it's 9 a.m. on the hour hand, and she's waiting for the bell. And she's looking real pretty, just waiting for her clientele. She works hard for the money.
She works hard for the money.
So hard for it, honey.
Hard for it, honey.
She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. She already knows, she's seen her bad times.
She's seen her bad times.
She already knows, these are the good times.
These are the good times.
She never sell out, she never will.
A lot of girl
Yes,
power there. That
love
was
it.
fun.
Perfect for our show. One of the things I love about our arts organizations, not only do we get wonderful performances that are great for our viewers and make for great TV, but there's so many returning artists that come back to the Suncoast. For example, Janie Jones, the lead singer in that song, she is a New York-based actress, has worked on Broadway many years. She comes down to Florida Studio Theater years and years because she's a huge favorite of our audiences, and she loves the Suncoast.
And
so
I
it's
just
great.
like the fact that the Suncoast can attract that kind of talent. I mean, these people live in New York and come to perform here because they appreciate the audiences, the love of the arts, the support.
Yes. So
and I'm sure the weather doesn't hurt in the winter.
You know, that's a nice little perk.
That is
but
a
we
nice
really
little
have
perk.
become a magnet for arts throughout the country, which is wonderful. If you wanted to catch Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves at Florida Studio Theater, it runs through February 5th, and you can get tickets and more info at floridastudiotheater.org.
Well, speaking of great talent and Florida Studio Theater, they recently hosted a string quintet. They had Suncoast roots, but when we talked about it being a string quintet, it is not your typical classical sound. Don't you agree that this was one of the best surprises that I think we had in studio over the past few weeks?
Absolutely. And speaking of people who are coming back to the Suncoast, one of the founders, who's one of the main players that you'll see, he is Louis Levitt, graduated from Pineview, grew up in Sarasota, comes back every year to make sure that he does a concert, and then goes into the schools and does an entire music program with the schools. Again, sometimes when you say classical string quintet, people start to, their eyes gloss over a little bit.
They think nap.
This is like nothing you've ever heard before.
Let's take a listen to Sybarite 5.
Yes.
I was transfixed watching it as they performed because of all the different ways they utilized the strings, very few of them traditional, the different sounds that came
And
out.
no conductor. You all pointed that out afterward. No
How they
conductor.
were watching each other and cueing.
Absolutely
So really
wonderful.
neat. Honestly, one of the best parts of being here at Suncoast View is being able to highlight and get to know these arts organizations well. We are so lucky to have them all right here in
Yes,
our
and nice
area.
to look back on them as we kick off the holiday season.
Absolutely. Okay, when we come back, we're going to have Dr. Jenny here to help us keep from packing on those holiday pounds. But first, happy hour may not help, but here's the happy hour forecast.
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, Stephanie. It's rush hour on a Thanksgiving afternoon. Not a lot of traffic out there, not a lot of weather problems either. Just perfect conditions from top to bottom across the Suncoast. You can see some high clouds passing overhead, and we also have some no rain coming up on our radar. There, I'll show you that again. You can see a few scattered showers over far southern Florida. A lot of that's not even hitting the ground, and if we look at the radar, it's not even showing up on our super high sensitive radar at this hour. And for today, right now we have a current temperature of 84. The dew point is 62 degrees, very comfortable. Humidity 47% with a north-north winds at 8 miles an hour, barometer 3012. Now our temperature forecast through the evening hours, just perfect out there. Temperatures dropping off from near 80 degrees right now to the low 70s by the early evening, and we'll have low temperatures in the low 60s overnight. We'll have the complete weather forecast coming up and a look at the tropics. We actually have a hurricane.
Okay, we have to admit it. Many of us are feeling a little too full after Thanksgiving dinner, and it is just the beginning of an entire season of overindulgence.
Oh, yeah, it has its own season. Well, it is inevitable, but we did get a chance to talk to Dr. Jenny to find out a few tips and ways that we might avoid overeating and try our best, at least, to stay slim throughout this holiday season. Well, Thanksgiving is upon us, which means the kickoff to the holidays. And for most of us, this season is marked by time spent with family, but also extreme overeating. Studies have shown that Americans eat 3,000 to 4,000 calories during Thanksgiving dinner. Here to discuss how to prevent overeating and the unnecessary weight gain that goes with it is Dr. Jenny Wilkins. Dr. Jenny, welcome.
Welcome back.
We need you today more than ever.
Yes,
so
everybody.
How much weight, when we talk about how much weight people gain, really break it down for us
During
just
the
on
holiday,
Thanksgiving.
the month of December up until New Year is probably about 10 to 15 pounds.
Wow.
So
That's
it's like
a lot.
yeah, because you got to think 1 pound equals 3,700 calories. So if someone just for one meal eats 3,000 to 4,000 calories, they've already gained a pound just with one dish.
Oh, man.
And if they're not taking the necessary supplements to, be like having the roto-rooter of your intestinal, lining the large intestine, small intestine, clearing all that stuff out, then food piles up depending on whether they're mixing proteins and carbs. And during the holiday, everybody mixes proteins and carbs, and your body just is not designed to function like that.
Is there a plan going in? So how can we set ourselves up to prevent the overeating that happens?
Yeah, and I'm starting myself on my plan. Actually, this week, right on Thanksgiving Day, I'm starting off on my HCG injections, because HCG is that miracle hormone that tells your body not to store fat. So it uses your reserves for energy. That's like the best thing to do. If you can get your doctor to write for HCG, 5,000, 10,000 IU vials, and then you take that every day during that whole entire month, you don't store fat, and then you can load, and your body just clears everything out.
Wow.
So that's the best way.
And you run other examples if we can't do that.
If you can't do the HCG because it's too pricey, because depending on what pharmacy you go to, can cost anywhere from $300 to $3,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so that might not be necessarily for everybody.
Yeah, but so inexpensive ways. Probiotics, those are probably my favorite. Probiotics help you to process foods and clear bowel movements as well, helping you to go to the bathroom.
Does it matter when you
get
take
impacted? Right before you go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Always take
That's good to
probiotics
know.
before you go to bed. And during those cheat days, you want to make sure you're taking at least 3 to 4 of those probiotics, so you're clearing everything out. So you're just helping move things along in your intestines and your
And
everything.
probiotics are some of the same good bacteria we have in our body, so you're just increasing that.
Yeah, because you're doing a lot of drinking during the holidays too, so then you're messing with your entire ecosystem. So
All right.
you want the
I mean, a
probiotics.
little.
Yeah.
And what's next?
Critical digestion is probably my most favorite enzyme supplement. So it has all of the enzymes that help you metabolize carbs, proteins, and then sugars. And that's everything you're eating during the holiday, right? So the more you eat, the more enzymes you take. So that right there helps you to break down all of your foods, making sure that it goes through your large intestine and your small intestine. Otherwise, you build that big wall of China, I call it, in your intestinal. And then food just piles up, and you get fatter, and you get bloated, and you get burpy, and you get gassy.
And timing for this product, for the critical digestion, do you take that right before the meal?
Right before a meal,
Okay.
yep. And in some cases, I'll advise people to take it right after a meal too, depending on how big. Yeah, because people, I know sometimes I wear loose dresses if I know I'm going to go to a party.
Yeah, you
So
get
nothing
kinda-
shows.
You undo that belt notch.
Right, no
Plastic.
tight dresses, nothing
Yes.
form-fitting. It's like, hide it, wear the moo-moo.
All right, now talk to us about this one.
My GlucoPro, this helps you to regulate glucose. So if you're eating a lot of foods that just spike up your insulin, This supplement is loaded with folate, B6, L-glycine, and that just helps your insulin not go through the roof, so you don't have, you know, like a diabetic, you know, episode where you're crashing and you're burning and you're feeling like you're just so tired from eating. So this helps you not to get that tired feeling. So you eat you eat that glucopro right before you're eating, so you don't feel like crashing. Oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. A lot of people get super tired during the holiday meals, right? That's because their insulin is spiked too fast.
Yeah, I
Wow.
thought it was another problem.
You're speaking to the choir here.
Right?
Well, at least we have a plan. Thank you, Jenny. Thanks, Dr. Jenny. For more info, you can find Dr. Jenny at agevital.com, or you can also visit her in person at the Age Vital Pharmacy on Main Street.
At least we know what we should be doing.
Yes, yes.
Right? That's the first start.
We can, if we do it, I don't know, that can be the hard part, as long as we know where we should be aiming.
All right, well, maybe we need to prescribe us some common sense with what you're going to see next. We take to the air at the Circus Arts Conservatory. You won't want to miss this.
Together. And open and together. Open your leg. Open your leg. Forward. Good. Close.
We're losing exotic animals on a daily basis, and the ones that we have in captivity are really the ambassadors for their wild counterparts. I'm Clayton Rozier from the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary, housing over 150 exotic animals that needed a great home. And if you love animals, please help them. Do it locally. Support your local no-kill shelters, your local wild animal sanctuaries. Make a difference where you can.
When caring for my wife alone became too much for me, I called my long-term care insurance company to get help from granny nannies. Now the most wonderful nurses help me with her care.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Join Save Our Seabirds, the Baltimore Orioles, and ABC7 for Run for the Birds, December 4th at Ed Smith Stadium. The 5K 1-mile fun run will end at home plate and be followed by a festival with live music, food, and fun. Register today at raceroster.com.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Types of timber, cuts of meat, cooking times, temperatures, rubs, seasonings, sauces. You name it, they know it. That's what makes them who they are, Sonny's Pitmasters, and proud of it. Come get some baby back ribs at Sonny's Barbecue. On their own or paired with favorites like jalapeno cheddar hot links or pulled or sliced pork plus 2 sides and bread. Sonny's Barbecue, local Pitmasters since '68.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Mom needed more care than we could provide, so we called Granny Nannies. She now has around-the-clock caregivers, and we have peace of mind. Thanks to them, she's where she belongs, at home.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Welcome back. Well, the Suncoast is known for its extensive circus legacy, and we got an amazing opportunity to give it a try ourselves.
Yes, or maybe embarrass ourselves. We decided to take a class with some of the Circus Arts Conservatory trainers and find out if we have what it takes. And I think we found out the answer. Let's take a look.
The circus is a great workout. It's a really interesting way to mix up your workout. You can take just one class in flying trapeze, multiple different aerial disciplines.
It's an incredible way for physical health. If you go to the doctor, they tell you exercise, and what a fun way to exercise. You know, it's a challenge to yourself, you know, and you feel so proud of yourself after you've accomplished it.
The best and most helpful tips I can give you is when you're walking across the highway, you always want to keep your chest up. Looking across the highway, you always want to have a focal point at the very end of the wire. Okay, you don't want to just be looking all directions, because as soon as you start to look around and your head starts to move, your body's going to get off balance.
You go right ahead. Don't jump all in one.
Focal point, keep your other arm out to balance. Just like that, beautiful.
I guess it's not that bad.
I told you. You can't walk on the ground, you can walk on the highway.
But I am holding you though.
And try not to hold me as much.
So you don't look at the wire at all?
Nope. If you look down, you're gonna fall down. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's fun.
Step right down. Beautiful. Nice tall chest. Stand up tall. Whoa. Whoa.
Looking at the other end.
There it is. Hey. I love it. Look at you. No, you stay down there. Go back down there. This is circus. You gotta stay there and you got style. You gotta hold that trick.
Arms out, still though.
Not the Vogue style. I didn't say Vogue style.
This is a piece of aerial fabric called the aerial hammock. So you're gonna pull down and jump back. So you'll lean back and let go. If you feel like letting go, that's the back balance position. Good. And now you want to tuck your feet in close to your body and like push your feet away from your body. Beautiful. And then arms out again when you're ready. Oh, I like it here. Nice. And then grab at your hips when you're ready to come down. It feels good.
Like that.
Just like that. Perfect. Oh, don't record the dismount.
Joe, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do I have to do that? Because I'm not going to do that.
No, we'll save that one for Linda.
Okay.
That's good. It is harder than it looks, right? Reach, legs up. Let's see. Without me. And now you slide down, go hand under, hand under. Or just let go. That works too. I'm pretty heavy.
I'm ready, go. Run, big steps. Run.
Oh, look at you.
Chin.
Ooh.
Put your legs together. And open and together. Open your legs. Open your legs. Forward, good. Close. Open and together underneath you. Good. Open and together underneath you. That's it. Good. All right. I got some new partners.
Amazing, Dolly.
I got some new partners.
Okay, I make fun and tease you about getting us into all these things.
Yeah.
That was an amazing experience. I mean,
absolutely.
it really was. To have Dolly Jacobs, one of just the most amazing ropes aerialists, teach us how to do that.
How great and how lucky we are that they keep the heritage alive right here in Sarasota, right here on the Suncoast.
I don't think we will be helping to keep the heritage alive, but still, we gave it a good try. And you know what? That whole flying in the air thing, so fun.
Yes, and you know, we have our seats. They will be in the audience.
Yes, we have not been invited to perform, but you can give this a try yourself. You'd be amazed at how many different types of classes they offer at the Circus Arts Conservatory, and it's for all ages. So check out circusarts.org. I got to tell you, I never thought I'd want to do it, but I would absolutely do it again.
Yes, and all right, next we're going from tight ropes to rock walls. We never seem to stop moving here on Suncoast View.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com. A-N-D services.com.
Until recently, getting older meant losing your energy, memory, sex drive, even gaining weight, but it doesn't have to.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jenny Wilkins, owner of Age Vital Pharmacy Research and Wellness. Reversing or slowing the effects of aging can be as simple as supplementing vitamins, minerals, and hormones that your body needs in order to look and feel young again. At Age Vital, we do this without taking harmful prescription drugs that often have a longer list of side effects than benefits. Growing older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Age well, Age Vital.
Batteries Plus bulbs keep stacks of batteries for cars, cell phones, watches, plus light bulbs for lamps, can lights, and appliances right on hand. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus bulbs today.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose big time. Luckily,
You can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPV.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Design. Get a quality-built Bassett Queen Sleeper with your choice of inner spring, gel, or Air Dream mattress, starting at only $9.99. Come in today, and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Welcome back to Suncoast View. We're enjoying kicking off the holidays with a look back on some of our favorite moments. And we never run out of things to do here on the Suncoast. And we even have some great activities that can be brought right to you.
Yes, you would never imagine all the things that can come to your backyard. Up in the Air Fun brought us a giant rock wall to try to scale. And of course, our extremely fit guest co-host that day was more than happy to show the rest of us how it's done. Let's take a look.
Kelly Jaco, our guest host, she is a professional trainer, a Spartan warrior, and a competitive racer. She could go to the top of that in no time, but Stephanie and Bobeth are extremely competitive. They're determined to get there first. This is Derek Clark, the owner of The Wall and of
Up in the Air Fun.
Up in the Air Fun. This is going to be a great time. Derek, they did this last year, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a rematch. It's going to be a great battle. The girls are going to climb. They're in their harnesses, and should be really fun.
Last year, Stephanie and Joey were in a hard-fought competition at the top. Joey brought in Kelly to replace him this time.
Totally not cool. That's great.
Wow.
This is not cool at all.
Are you ready to get them started?
I am so excited,
Okay,
yeah.
let's give them the countdown.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go.
And they are off. Stephanie's
injured.
Keep going, Steph.
Go, Bobeth.
How do we know they're safe up there,
They
Derek?
got the harnesses. They're hooked in tightly. Everything's secure. They're good.
What's the trick of it?
3 points of contact. They need hands and feet on the wall, looking up. Don't look down.
Don't
Keep going.
look down.
Look
Don't
at Kelly.
look
She
down.
is going up.
Whoops, there
Come
goes
on,
Bobeth.
guys. Bobeth, let's go.
Come on, don't
Get
let
back
her
up
win
that
like
wall.
that.
Let's go.
Give
Big
them
wall.
some tips, Derek.
Yeah,
What
keep
should you
going.
do?
Hold tight. Belly into the wall. Stay tight and close to the wall.
All right, so I'm subbing out, Linda.
We have a sub.
Yeah. Okay, here we go again.
Here's my Timmy.
to the top?
Timmy
I'll
Clark.
come talk to you.
Ready, Tim?
Well, you've got,
All right.
you've got
Let's go, Kelly.
Well, I did learn something very quickly.
Yes.
Just
I got a
take
kid
two
to race
arms
now.
and 2 legs.
Wrist and
I do
forearm
not
strength.
have a left arm right now, so that does not work. But wow, I got to be like
Look
Spider-Man.
it. Oh my goodness. They're toe to toe. Timmy's
Kelly, you
going
got
up.
him, you got
Come
him.
on, Kelly. Bobeth's making a jump. Let's go.
I'm rooting for
Wow.
Do you have to
Here
be
they
in
go.
great shape to do that? Can anybody do it?
Anyone can do it. It's just the grip strength.
Oh my
There we go.
gosh.
Come on, Kelly. Catch up to him. Bobeth. All right. Oh, there she goes. Right on, H Timmy. Hold back onto the wall, Tim. Climb up again twice.
Oh, that training really does help.
Come on, Kelly.
You know, Kelly has got, she's got a
On her
camera.
head, yeah.
She's got a
Oh,
Kelly
boy.
cam.
Come on,
Great.
Kelly.
We used to call it something like a GoPro, but she's got it on her head.
Oh,
Wow.
Kelly, I knew we brought her in
Tim.
for
So
a reason.
the video may
Come
not
on,
be
Kelly.
great because she is moving.
Go, Bobeth.
That
Bobeth's
woman
making a
does not give up.
crossover.
And neither does this one. Go, Bobeth.
Go,
You can't
Bobeth.
take her. She may fall.
That's
Go,
right, it's too
Bobeth.
hard.
Kelly,
That
you
has got
made
to be
it.
so.
You got a cow.
You got a
bell
cow.
up there, Derek?
One more. What's that?
Is there
Yep.
a bell up there?
Nope, there isn't. There used to be. Kelly made it.
Kelly, no!
Kelly,
Wow.
Come Come over to the left now, Kelly. Congratulations.
I know people like that. Joey, you're so lucky.
She's so strong. Yeah, Kelly. Nice job. Hope you got that view.
Holy cow.
Great job, Kelly.
I almost died up
Awesome.
Even our smart
That was a
warrior had a
workout.
hard time with it.
Wow, Kelly.
But that's not
Bobeth, come on.
She is heading
Great
towards
job.
So much fun.
Oh my
Come
God,
on,
Kelly,
Bobeth.
what happened up there? How'd you get up there?
I don't know.
Was it your strength or determination?
Go, Bobeth.
There is hard.
Yeah. I mean, you're in really good shape, but you're panting and you're
Come on, Bobeth.
arm workout, leg workout, all the above workouts.
All the above. She's going.
Yeah,
it is
Come on,
actually.
She
Bobeth.
still got it.
Make us proud.
You got it.
Go back.
Come on.
Wow, look at her.
Oh, this would be a lot of fun in your backyard. You can have this
Wow.
report.
Go back, use those legs, girl.
Yeah. Come on, Bobeth.
Okay, now I do have to tell a funny story about Bobeth.
Bobeth,
Last
go.
year she hurt for 3 days sore after she did
It's a
this.
I have
workout.
a feeling it may be a week this time.
Go, girl, pull.
You can
Pull.
do it, Bobeth.
There you go.
Go, Bobeth.
Woo!
Go to the left a little, Bobeth.
Bobeth, left.
Belly into the wall. You've got this, Bobeth. Wow, what a workout.
It is a great
full
workout.
body
And you
workout.
have to think. You have to think the
Everything,
whole
yeah.
time. Every step you
Like
have
a
to
puzzle.
think.
That's it, Bobeth. Come on.
Oh, your rock is
You got
moving.
it. It's all
Can she
good.
stretch her left hand, maybe?
Yeah, reach your left hand up.
We've got all this advice.
Right hand, stay on.
There, you got it. Now pull.
So
That's
pull,
it,
girl,
Bobeth.
pull.
Yes.
You take this to people's yards,
Churches,
and to events.
birthday parties,
pray.
fundraisers, schools, all places.
Really
Oh,
fun.
that's got to be so much fun.
Yeah, it's a blast.
You
Come
got
on,
it.
Bobeth.
Up and over that hump.
She is so stuck.
But if she just lets go, she won't get hurt, will
No, we got her safe and sound.
she? So no matter what happens, you're not going to get hurt.
And it's
Somebody's
not
holding your
scary.
heart.
I mean,
No,
you're
it's
tired.
so
You've got
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Not
All right,
scary.
Bobeth.
Woo! Spider
Wow. Nice job, Bobeth.
Oh, wow. Derek, that's awesome.
Thank
so
you.
upintheairfun.com, people
Yes.
can find you, and they can find out how they can have this and make an
Absolutely.
awesome party.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You guys are so good. I'm so proud I'm one of you.
I'm gonna stand down
even
here
if
with
all
you.
I can do is talk.
All right, I'm going to get Kelly next time once my arm heals. She's amazing.
The rematch is on. Well, next, our beauty expert stops by to show us some of the spa uses for our Thanksgiving leftovers. You're not going to believe it.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC7 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Scott Dennis. Here's what we're working on now for 5 o'clock, helping those in need this Thanksgiving holiday. What's being done to make sure hundreds of people on the Suncoast have a hot meal to enjoy. Plus, it's a holiday staple here on the Suncoast, but one popular event will be a little different this year. How local families keeping their annual tradition alive. Let's get a check on the weather now with meteorologist Steve Newman. Steve.
Scott, well, we had a beautiful holiday here across the Suncoast. If we look down in the tropics, we have Hurricane Otto moving into Nicaragua and Costa Rica as we speak. Never had a hurricane this late in the season move into the coast like that, and it does pose some threats of severe flooding, flash flooding, which we'll be talking about more coming up on our 5, 6, and 7 o'clock newscast. As far as our weather's concerned, it looks like it's going to be mostly sunny. Only the slightest chance of showers next Wednesday. What's going to happen until then? Stay tuned.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
Pro Cream by Dr. Anna, known as the facelift in a bottle, is an all-natural anti-aging formula that tightens skin and muscles, making you look younger. It's made in Sarasota with real pearls, Chinese herbs, and no preservatives. Visit our store or at pearlcreambydranna.com.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beauty Rest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. for a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Our beauty expert, Nikki Williams, is joining us with some great advice on what to do with all of our Thanksgiving leftovers.
Oh, good. Yeah, and it's not just Thanksgiving. Sometimes you have a lot of this already in your cabinets, and it's just a great way to perk yourself up because you're exhausted, you're kind of run down after the meal the next day. So
turkey hangover.
Yeah, give yourself a little facial or a body scrub. Treat yourself nice. So first off, everybody usually has this in their cabinet or their refrigerator, olive oil. That's a great base for creating at-home do-it-yourself beauty products. Also honey. Honey is also known as an amazing emollient moisturizer. It's an incredible product. You think it's sticky, but when you mix it with things, it becomes incredibly smooth and moisturizing. Yogurt. Yogurt is one of the best things. Greek yogurt, something that doesn't have sugar in it, is an excellent way for you to create an at-home mask because it has lactic acid, and that lactic acid is actually going to help you exfoliate. It's also going to let any other ingredients that you put here inside of it, it's going to help you absorb that into your skin.
So we start with one of those.
One of these bases is great.
Pick one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just one. I mean,
Got it.
actually, you could mix the honey and yogurt and just use that on your own, too. Lots of people do that. So first off, one thing that you probably have, because you've been baking, you've been making incredible cakes and pies, and you just can't even look at it anymore, and you have all this leftover brown sugar. Well, brown sugar has always been a product that we find in like consumer products. Like we find it in scrubs, we find it in lip balms, we find it in everything. Brown sugar is in your cabinets. If you want to mix that with a little honey, take it into the shower, mix it with a little olive oil. You can scrub from head to toe. It's excellent. It dissolves naturally. It'll go down your drain. It smells wonderful.
I was going to say, think how good you'll smell.
So good. And you can really get into it. So go ahead and utilize that product. Also, coffee. Ground coffee is an excellent source for you to get a real wake up to your skin. We see this in a lot of beauty products when they want to take down inflammation.
Caffeine.
So caffeine is in there.
Put it on your face?
But I love doing, yes, you can put it on your face. Now, if you have, I always say kind of be careful with your drain, but they say coffee grounds are great for your drain. I always say make sure if you want to put a little filter over it or something, or if you have a great drain, whatever. But what I love to do with coffee grounds is I like to mix it with some honey and olive oil, and I do this the first thing in the morning after. I do this whenever I have like a big shoot. It's a great way to pick you up, wake you up in the morning, and it has these incredible kind of antioxidants and this incredible caffeine that's based into it that'll take away any inflammation as well.
All right, now I know we have these right now because we have pumpkin and cranberries.
I've got those in pumpkin and cranberry. Now you can put these straight on your skin. You can put them right on your skin. We have acid qualities there, but we also have enzymes that are built into that pumpkin. Enzymes are great because they open up your pores. They're a great antioxidant. If you want to mix it with a little bit of yogurt, you can kind of lick it off. I always say it's really great. Let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Don't let it sit any longer with active enzymes. If you have natural pumpkin, or natural cranberries, if they haven't been cooked, don't let them stay on your skin for any more than 10 minutes because they are actually very strong.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right, and then Linda knew exactly what this was for.
Oh, we used to wash our hair with beer all the time.
What is it about beer that is good for you?
Okay, what's great about beer,
first,
exactly, it takes off all of that residue on your hair, but it also has a ton of like different kinds of things in there that kind of establish the pH balance of your hair. So my recommendation is always shampoo first with like whatever shampoo that you're using, and then just pour a can of beer over your head while you're in there. Make sure it saturates. Drink the rest of it like me and Stephanie would.
Yeah, that's why we're using good Sarasota craft beer here. I'm not using the cheap stuff.
There's nothing wrong with taking your beer into the shower and then rinse it thoroughly and condition as usual, and you won't have any like lingering kind of scent to your hair. But you got to make sure that you have leftover beer after Thanksgiving. That's the only problem.
Absolutely.
Everything else we'll have. I'm not so certain.
All right, these are great, really low-cost ideas to really up our beauty game. So we love that, and these are your Thanksgiving leftovers. So great ways to spend the rest of the weekend.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm going to dump it over your head.
I missed.
A lot of fun. Mickey's always so
Yes.
full of creative tips.
Absolutely, it's wonderful, and she brings us all of these amazing products. It's odd to think that actual food would be in these, but then when you think about you're buying lotions and shampoos that are infused with milk and honey, so why not use the actual thing?
Well, I like the words that she teaches us. You know, it's the acid from the cranberries that sloughs the skin and the things that soothe, like caffeine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe instead of drinking 3 cups in the morning, I should put some grounds on my face and wake it on up.
I'm still not certain about having any leftover beer, though. That seems to be the problem.
I'm thinking you probably won't. All right, so most of the time, Joey brings us these crazy things to do. But, you know, sometimes we find some crazy things that you've tried to and they don't always go so well. The good thing is we saved them. We're going to show you.
Alex Karras Lincoln's holiday sales event is here. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $269 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury. Winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPV.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Design. Get a quality-built Bassett Queen Sleeper with your choice of inner spring, gel, or Air Dream mattress, starting at only $9.99. Come in today, and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Until recently, getting older meant losing your energy, memory, sex drive, even gaining weight, but it doesn't have to.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jenny Wilkins, owner of Age Vital Pharmacy Research and Wellness. Reversing or slowing the effects of aging can be as simple as supplementing vitamins, minerals, and hormones that your body needs in order to look and feel young again. At Age Vital, we do this without taking harmful prescription drugs that often have a longer list of side effects than benefits. Growing older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Age well, Age Vital.
All right, Joey, I always blame you for the crazy things we get into on this show, so it seems fair to show some of your mishaps to everyone, too. Here's one that I actually did not even get to see the first time in person, but tell me this, I heard about it, and apparently you had some trouble on the zip line. Watch this.
Come on, Joey, come on, Bo Beth did it, you can do it. Jump, jump. There he go. He's smiling. That's a go. Oh, we're in. What now?
He's a little stuck in the middle. We'll have to pull the cord and get him down.
Have you ever had that happen?
We've had it happen a few times.
Was it fun?
All right, it was fun until that happened, but here's what actually did happen. Much like the rock wall, when you jump down and the pulley system will engage to keep you safe, I jumped too far down, which they told us not to do, and I engaged the safety latch.
Oh, right.
So
well, that's good to have one of those.
Yes, I mean, you don't want to be stuck in the middle, but it actually goes to show how safe it was. It didn't feel that safe, though, when you're flying down the
You
thing.
looked pretty funny hanging there,
Well,
I gotta tell you.
and funny story is I wasn't supposed to be in that segment. One of the fun things, you know, I mean, I used to be on the show before I started producing. If someone is sick, I am the,
you are the step-in.
fastest route to a fill-in, and I wasn't supposed to be a part of that.
That's what you get for booking things. Sometimes
But I
you have to show up.
I'm starting to feel this paternal instinct, because I did say afterwards, I was like, well, it was just going to happen to me and not one of my ladies.
Well, sometimes you do show up in segments, though, even when you weren't planning on being in the segments, meaning, did you forget that this is a studio with cameras? Let's take a look at another one of your appearances. Can you sit? Thank you. And stay. So Marissa, let's talk first about why Wrigley is wearing this bandana as opposed to his service dog coat.
That was a great reflection. I thought his profile was amazing. A
cameo.
I liked
What
it.
happened?
He stepped in front of the camera, but it was a cool profile.
Oh, Joey did?
Yeah. Joey.
And you know, it was like an Alfred Hitchcock moment. But I'm always yelling at people not to step in front of the cameras.
It was very funny.
The worst.
Wrigley
And-
didn't mind. He
and-
was happy to do it again.
And the teacher becomes the student.
Well, sometimes Joey schedules a segment thinking he won't be on camera, and then he ends up having to do it, but it's something that involves one of his deepest fears. I did not handle this well. I was very mean and laughed the whole time. Look what happened when Sarasota Jungle Gardens brought some friends to meet Joey. Not just any friends, but ones that slither and slink. Now, we were really nice. We did not hand it off towards you.
No, and I did change seats with Mickey so I could be on the end. What the odd part is, I said to myself, stay in your seat, you're fine, but my body started to leave.
That is very funny. Well, you knew enough to move to the end because you knew I'd hold it.
Yes. I also know that you guys are practical jokesters, and I kept waiting for that snake to make an appearance over my right
Over your
side.
shoulder. I know. I was really trying to respect it because you told me this is not funny. This is a fear. So I thought, okay, that's fine. We'll be nice.
We may have had to bleep a few words.
Coming up next, we have some holiday cooking tips from A Savory Palate.
Download ABC7's free all-new news app at your app store today.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com. A-N-D services.com.
From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC7 News Update.
Hello, I'm Scott Dennis. Here's what we're working on for the top of the hour. With dinner just about over, thousands of stores are getting ready to open their doors for an early Black Friday. We'll have some tips if you plan on doing any shopping this weekend. Taking a look at Suncoast Traffic Watch. Pretty quiet out on the roads at this hour. No crashes in the area. I-75 is clear and all green. There's a little bit of traffic in both directions on 41 in Sarasota, just south of Fruitville Road. Now over to Steve Newman for another look at our weather.
Scott, it's quiet on the weather scene, too. I don't think if we tried to create a weather day this nice, we could have done such a good job as Mother Nature did. A few showers may not hitting the ground in far South Florida, but as far as our region, it looks like we're going to stay dry right on for the next several days in the Suncoast. I'll have a complete weather forecast coming up, including a look at Hurricane Otto at the very end of the hurricane season. Details on that coming up.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
Sometimes, when the course is difficult and you might take a step where you could fall, it's important to trust and ask for help. That's one of the most important things we learned at Tidewell's Teen Grief Retreat. On your grief journey, there are going to be difficult parts, but you have to trust in yourself and your support systems and know there are people around who will help you make it through. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Batteries Plus bulbs keep stacks of batteries for cars, cell phones, watches, plus light bulbs for lamps, can lights, and appliances right on hand. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus bulbs today.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation, and everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts, and 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Welcome back. We, of course, have so many incredible chefs that join us here on Suncoast View. When they tell us that they have some tips for Thanksgiving, we're interested.
Yes, and that's why Chef Paulette Callender from A Savory Palate told us about her Thanksgiving side dishes, which is great because you get sick of some of the usual leftovers. So we decided that we had to give it a shot. Take a look.
We're going to do some interesting Thanksgiving sides. So we're going to start over here with the truffle stuffing. It's going to make it a little unique. So we're going to heat our butter, and we're going to add some of the truffle olive oil to it. Just about maybe a quarter cup.
You
Can
can
I
tell a
sniff
quarter
that?
cup like that, Pam?
Yeah, I sure can.
Send that down here. We want to whip.
There we
Oh,
go.
I know.
And then we're
Yummy.
going to add some of our mushrooms. So we've got some shiitake, cremini, regular white mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can add, we've got about a tablespoon of thyme, and that one right there. And then we're also going to add a little bit of our black truffle sea salt.
Oh, it's even better.
Truffles and everything.
Wow.
You had us at truffle.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to
Feel
mix
like a
that
real
around,
cook.
yeah, and get the mushrooms really moist. And then as that sautés, Linda, you have some nice cheese in front of you in the little white ramekin.
That's cheese.
Yeah, we're going to add that.
All of it?
What type of cheese is that?
That's a Boursin cheese. So it's a soft cheese. It comes in different flavors. This I got in the chive. So just add a little bit more flavor. And then Linda, also in front of you is our cranberry pear white balsamic in the olive oil bottle there.
Oh, this one, okay.
Yeah, and just about a quarter of a cup of that as well.
I will have to use my teeth. Oh goodness.
Yeah, I'll tell you. A little bit more and we'll be perfect.
Oops,
okay,
sorry,
great.
Pam.
That's
and
all
then
right.
as that starts to saute and soften, we'll eventually add our bread. Now this is a sourdough bread that we've cut and it's been air drying.
Oh,
Okay, over here, Stephanie, Beth, we have our cauliflower.
Okay.
So Stephanie, in the bowl in front of you, we have our water and lemon juice.
Okay.
And in that ramekin, we've got our ultra premium extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
So you can add that to
All of
it.
it?
Well,
Yes.
Yes, okay.
should I add the bread now?
I would give it one more.
And then you whip it together.
Yeah, and then here we've got our harissa seasoning with some turmeric.
Okay.
And do I put it there
Yep, you can put
All
it in
of it?
there and mix it all together.
All right.
There you go, Steph.
And I see a leaf in there too, so we use a bay leaf?
A bay leaf, yes. Now
we
that
let the
looks
bay leaf
perfect.
sit?
Yes, you're actually gonna bake it with the bay leaf.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can pour that on the cauliflower, and we'll really want to mix that around. And we can add the tomatoes to it as well. Now, once this is all mixed, you're going to put it into a baking dish and bake it for about an hour.
Oh, wow.
This
At
is pretty low
350.
calorie.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
about
then
yours.
we can add the bread.
Truffle oil is
Perfect. And we're
very
just
low
gonna
cal.
All of the bread?
Yeah, I'd do one more.
Ooh. But
One
Paulette,
more?
honestly,
Sure.
when she asks
looks
about
amazing.
low calorie, the cauliflower, other than the olive oil, which is a healthy fat, is great for you.
Exactly.
There's nothing else in here.
Nope.
And of course, cauliflower is good.
Yes.
So you said the magic of television. We've already took out one. Do you mind if I taste?
Absolutely.
Translation, she can't wait any longer.
Yeah. All right, so I put it in my little bowl.
Yeah, and that looks nice. And you know, we can also add a little bit of chicken broth if you want to moisten that a little bit more, fluff it a little bit more. And then we have some shallots and chives that you can add to top it off. Okay. So let's get a little bit of the chicken broth and
Where's
add a
the
little
chicken
bit.
broth?
Right by your glass.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
how
add
much?
a little bit more of that just to get it a little bit, because it will dry a little bit more when you go to bake it.
We need more?
Just a touch. That's perfect.
So
and now
when you-
all those flavors are blending together.
When do you put this into the turkey?
This stuffing I'm doing as a side, but you could use it and stuff the turkey with it as well.
Oh, okay.
But you can bake
Absolutely.
it just on the side in a casserole dish?
Yes.
Okay, and how long will that bake for?
It will bake for about 30 minutes, and that will bake for about an hour. When you pull the cauliflower out, you can also top it with a little bit of Parmesan or some
good
sea
idea.
salt.
Oh,
that sounds good.
Well,
Makes
and the
them
color
flavor.
is gorgeous with the turmeric. And great to have ideas, too, because when we have the leftover turkey for the next several days, now we can freshen it up with some exciting side dishes.
Yes, and all great ideas from Paulette and so many great chefs. It's going to be a great season on Suncoast View. We have many great things to look forward to. Musician Jim Brickman will be on the show.
And lots of gift ideas from creative sources and creative people. We hope you'll share that holiday season with us.
Take some time and enjoy the Suncoast View.